Hello, everyone. Welcome to FM Dude, the new channel on Football Manager. We have started our first save, which is not a journeyman save, nor is it a single club save. We'll see how it goes. We haven't decided about anything yet, and we are right now started the save in a club on the third tier, which is called the second division in Turkey, a club called Sarıyer, which is located in Istanbul, where I live. And we have covered how to assess our squad, how to assess our team, how to compare our team and players to the others in the same division. And now we are going to do some more. I actually started this season. Let me show you how it goes right now. We have actually started the season, and so far we have been quite good, actually. These are the friendlies, which I will be talking about right now in a minute. And we played 3 games, won one, got a draw in an away game against a rather stronger side in this division. And then we have also won the last game. Umut Bulut is killing it. He has like one game here, two goals in here, and 2 more in here. He has 5 goals in 3 matches. This is insane. He started off incredibly well, which I was hoping for, actually. I think he might be the best striker in this league right now. Anyway, I was going to talk about the friendlies. These are very important. This is for those guys who have just started playing Football Manager very, very recently. This is important for beginners. This is how you actually increase your income, how you get some money into the club if you're playing a lower league team. Of course, if you're a beginner, I don't suggest you start the game with a lower league team. You just go ahead and play in some easier leagues with some major clubs in those leagues. I don't know, like Real Madrid or Barcelona in Spain, or in Manchester City in England, or Bayern Munich in Germany, clubs like that, easier clubs. But when you feel ready to create your own adventure, as we do here, you might go to a lower league team. And this is what you do. This is what you do when you start a new season, whenever you're in a lower league. I have canceled all the friendlies that were preset in the beginning of the game. There were like 6-7 friendlies preset before the league started, and I canceled them all, and I have created new ones here. As you can see, I clicked arrange friendly, and then I choose a date, and then I choose the game gives me some options here. I can either arrange a friendly match, which will be just 1 day. I could arrange a tour, which will be a longer one, but I don't have the chance to do that because the league is in the way. And I could do it like a cup, which would take 2 days, or a league, which would take 3 days. So the best is, so far for me, the friendly match, 90 minutes only. The only purpose is to build up fitness and some team dynamics, familiarity with the tactic and along the players, and also some cash. The game gives you some options here. There are some options here like larger clubs, very large clubs, and stuff like that. And here, what you choose is actually, excuse me, is not the most income. You don't choose the option with the most income because that's not always the most profitable one. Here you can see this will bring us about 7,000, and this one is going to get us about 6,000, and I don't know, this one is getting us also 7,000, maybe more. So as you can see, the income is smaller, but the profit is higher, which is what we're looking for, because the key here is the profit. This is the fee you will be paying to the opposing team when you're choosing the home side, and you should always choose the home side because that's how you get this deal. You're paying this amount of money, the fee, to this club, and in return you will be getting about this projected income in return. This is a great way to create early financial power for yourself. Excuse me. So, how did we do that? How did that end up for us? Let's see how. No, I'd like to check the income. Actually, yeah, it doesn't show. But last time I checked it, before the season started, we have received about 260,000, 290,000, something about that, something around that level, euros, 260 to 300,000 euros of money, of fresh cash income, which helped us a lot, actually, to create this kind of view here, which was all about zeros when we first began. And, of course, it transfers, because this is, today, is the transfer window is closing. In Turkey, it closes a couple of weeks later than the rest of Europe, because that's supposedly when the real chances arrive for Turkish clubs to get the better guys, snatch them up from their European counterparts. Never happens, let me tell you. Oh, they're always the bad deals. But yeah, so what have we done in terms of transfers? Because, you know, we are what we started with was kind of not really what we were looking for. So transfer history, we have sent away, some of these guys have been away on loan anyway, like Salih here and Berkan. They have been on loan when we arrived. And we have sent Yaşar Acar on a free transfer because we're not going to use him. 2 stamina, 2 decisions, never going to happen. He went to some, I think, 3rd league team, a league below us, maybe an amateur club, I don't know. We have sent Baran Ergül to Feriköy, which is where I was born, actually. Again, a neighborhood in Istanbul. And yeah, finally, we have just a couple of days ago sold Tarık Çamdal to Bandırmaspor because he was getting a lot of money, like 25K per year. And as you can see, he made a deal for 39K because this is a league above us. But I still don't think he was worth having in the team for us, because we're not going to play anyone here. And to be honest, to my liking, he's not really good defensively here. As you can see, technique 6, marking 8. I don't like what I saw. I didn't like what I saw, so I sent him away because I have brought in some other guys like Barış Yardımcı. He's getting half the wage Tarık was getting, and he's playing again right back, and he has better physicals. He's definitely a better defender all around, and he has better mentals, and he doesn't lack as much to cover this half wage. Technically speaking, he's not as bad, you know. He's still a capable player when it comes to passing and crossing. He's good. He can do what Tarık would have done for us, and he can do it for less money. This is very important. And as you can see, he's the second best right back we have in the team. To me, actually, he might be the best because Anıl Şahin is practically a left back. Yeah, he can play the right back because he has strong right foot as well, but I'm not sure. I'm also not very convinced about Anıl Şahin being a right back. And what else? We have also brought in Yunus Karakaya on a loan, paying only 2.3K per year. He came from FC Blau-Weiß Linz in Austria, and he's also physically a great guy. Defensively, he's not bad. He can do stuff. He can tackle. He has good positioning, and he's young. He's just a backup, but the thing is, we couldn't really register him where the registration window is closing tonight, and I'm not going to register him because I'll show you. Well, this guy was already in the club. So was Uygar. So was Oğuzhan. So was Atakan. So was Caner. And I brought in Ramazan Keskin as a defensive midfielder, which we really needed because we only had one defensive midfielder who could really actually defend properly. And this guy is a great ball-winning midfielder for this level. He has got the physicals, and he's got the aggression and bravery, which are key. Anticipation, maybe not so much, yeah. And teamwork and all great, and tackling, so he's good. I can say he's also a good passer at this level, but we could do it like this and make him stay more in his own spot rather than wandering around and chasing after the ball. We'll see. He can also play defensive midfielder as a role too. And we have also brought in Sinan Morgil as a left back for free, simply because he's a great character to have around. He's resolute. He's got enough physicals to take us to the end of the season, and his mentals are crazy out there, man. He's just incredibly strong mentally, and technicals are not hurting us anywhere. He is a good defender, and so far he's been playing actually good. 6.93 with one goal, which was a great goal, by the way. And we're playing him as an inverted wingback, so he kind of stays in this area, doesn't really go wide, doesn't really go up. He is more of a security guy. I'd like to utilize his high anticipation and decisions and positioning, and so he's a smart player, and he has the physicals to support that. So I would like to use him towards the central midfield where decisions and anticipation, so being smart, being intelligent pays off, and is very valuable when you're playing towards the center of the field. What else? We have Ömer Sezgin, which just came in, who just came in because I thought we actually needed a third striker. And this third striker we needed was supposed to be kind of a substitute for Umut Bulut, who plays as a target forward, I should say. And, well, this guy is a great target forward. Strength, jumping reach, heading, bravery, teamwork, everything. He covers every single area given by the game. Maybe decisions could be a little bit higher, but I don't care. The only problem with him is that he kind of doesn't enjoy big matches, but that's okay because I don't plan to play him on big matches. That's where Umut is going to play, as you can see here, and he's only on a 16.25k long contract from Ankaraspor. He's a great addition, which actually also gives me the helps me in a lot of different areas, because now I can use Taha Dönmez, our best scorer, at least on paper, with 15 finishing and 11 composure. Now I can use this guy, actually, along with Umut Bulut, because I was afraid to play both of my strikers. Now I have a third option who can play in case one of them gets injured. Anyway, so now we're going to play a game. Our next game is tomorrow. Yeah, the next day. But that's fine. Erzincanspor. And I have just been given this email, this message from our scout. And he says that he has a report on our opponent. And he says that this guy, Kamil İçer, is playing way above the league average, defensively speaking. And yes, so this yellow area is where his numbers are located in, and these gray areas are the league average. So the only thing he is lacking, he's not as good as the league average is pass completion rate, which is I mean, yeah, it's actually substantially low, and I can say it's quite low for a defender, but compared to the rest, it doesn't really mean anything. We'll see. We also have to look at him attribute wise. And this winger is scoring high number of goals per 90 minutes compared to average of the league. Okay. And assists, fewer goals. So he's more of a scorer than a passer. That I understand. Okay. Yeah, it's wow. A lot more than the league average. But it's just been 3 weeks, so the averages are not quite at where they're supposed to be right now because it's just been 3 games through the season. Creativity for wingers. The other winger is also scoring a high number of goals. So these guys are mostly scoring on their wingers. And it says that's the set pieces against per game. Low XA against per game. Many crosses against per game. So they get a lot of crosses against, but from set pieces, but they're not being scored high enough. Is that what I understand? Yeah. Oh yeah. So they're getting a lot of crosses. So the best area would be this one, because it's actually this one. Yeah. You're getting a low XA. XA means expected assists against your team, and fewer crosses. So you don't let the opponents cross, which is probably why you're not letting the opponent create as many assists as they would have liked against you. And in their case, they're actually getting a lot of crosses in, but the opponents cannot score still. So that either shows that their opponents were kind of, not good, or it just shows that they have a great defense or goalkeeper. Yeah. Okay. Long range shots. Compared to expectation, they have had a decent number of chances and they have converted those chances at a good rate. Okay. So they also had a high number of clear-cut chances. However, their average shot quality is only okay. So they're scoring they've scored none of the 6 shots they've attempted from the outside the penalty area. Thank God, because we have a problem there. So anyway, this is where the data hub comes into play, which I will not go into right now. This will be for a later video because this takes a lot of time. And there are so many stuff going around here, with all these menus. I will cover that in another time, in another video. Again, helping the beginners. But right now, I would like to play a game, if possible, and let you guys show. Okay, Gemma is set to move to loan. Yeah, this guy has decided to join us on loan, but oh God, I don't know. This guy is still 19 years old, and there's a rule that the under 21 players can play, even if the local under 21 players can play, even if they're not registered. So I'm thinking that I can play this guy, but should I really get him? That's the problem. I'm getting them from Beşiktaş, and I don't know much about him. As you can see, we haven't fully scouted him yet, but we just know that he has good pace. That's all we know. Yeah, the 13s and 14s at most, that is. He's agile. Balance is probably low for him. Strength is not there. He's a good dribbler. He's got good flair and off the ball and technique. So he's worth trying because I'm not going to pay him any money. So yeah, come on, dude. Come on. Let's see what you got. Berkay Arı is transferred from Alanya Kestel to Göztepe. That's a good move for Berkay. And Göztepe is not, thankfully, in our league. And Ankaraspor, a team in our level, but not the same league group, is getting Atakan Ayvastı, fullback, which we have also scouted but didn't really like. Okay. All right, so what's going to happen? Yeah, now we can see in this screen how actually this guy is looking. Exciting young prospect who isn't far from first football, first team level. But this is, I think, okay for us. And he has a lot of potential considering our position, our players, our league, not the Super League, not the top division. How does he look? Ooh, he looks actually great, boy. Oh, yes. Yeah, he is actually looking great. This guy is very good, considering dribbling, finishing, first touch. He is right-footed, playing on the left wing. He could actually play a striker too. And in fact, I would like to train him to be a striker. He would make a great striker and an advanced forward. Yeah, he would. The only thing he would be lacking is anticipation and work rate, which can be worked on. And here, he can play inside forward on support, it says. I would like to rather use him as an attack version of that, because I don't think that he has enough vision to create, but he has enough off the ball and the dribbling, finishing, first touch, triplet, if you will, to sag behind the defense and get, connect with through balls provided from the midfield, and he can score them, I'm hoping. So I would like to train you as an advanced forward or an advanced, I think I will, advanced forward on attack. Let's do that. Plays with back to goal? No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. I don't want you to play with back to goal, man. Arrives late in opponent's area might work, but plays with back to goal doesn't really work. Although you have a good strength with this one. I mean, the best thing you could do with plays with back to goal, a trait that, as you can read, the player will look to hold up the ball in attacking areas. It's like what a target forward would do, playing with his back to goal. Like, I don't know, Edin Dzeko or what have you, Lukaku, players like that, size, good size. You're not like that. And what you have in your skill set is actually you have to face the goal in order to make best use of your skill set. Can we lose that though? For a lone player, we cannot. That is not good. I don't like that. I don't really like that. So see, that's what happened. That's what happens when you don't fully scout a player. But anyway, that's fine, I think. What do we want you to work on? I want you to work on your final third, because that gives you composure and decisions, which you must have. Okay. Good. Ask Taha to welcome this guy, and let me check if we really do have to register him. No, we don't have to be registering him, which is great. A great last-minute move. I love it. Devinster, 19-year-old winger, looks very fast. He's going to Fethiyeспor from Germany. Yeah. I don't know him. A lot of teams want him, but we don't have any more room for a winger anymore. Yeah, okay. Now this screen is new. This screen is going to, in previous versions of Football Manager, we used to put here something like a match preparation thing, which would automatically, kind of match meeting kind of thing, which would automatically do what's necessary to prep the guys for the match. It would give you a boost in terms of tactical familiarity, and the bonds between players. It would give you a boost there. But this year it changed. This comes automatically. Again, you don't put it here. You cannot touch this actually, and it comes right before the day as the last training or the day before a game. And what you do here, you can choose now what you want to focus on. So if you want to focus on the possession phase of the game, as you can see, this is suggested by our staff. Analyze weaknesses in the opposition's defensive structure. So if you're seeing a game where you would be holding the ball mostly, you would be controlling the ball mostly, this is the wise move. And if you think that the opponent is going to be sitting deep and defending real tight, in order to open them up, this would be a good choice. The transition phase would also be a good choice for teams, against teams where you would like to counterattack mainly, or if you think that the other team is going to counterattack heavily and you're afraid of that. So this is also, it works both ways. Transition works both ways. And out of possession phase is mainly when the opponent has the ball and you're trying to defend. And in this case, this is not a good team really. We are expected to win this game, which you can check here. When you check here, it used to be here. Come on. In 2 days, yeah, it will come. That news article is going to come tomorrow. Anyway, if you feel like you can stronger than them, then you should definitely choose possession and attacking free kicks and defending. Actually, I'm going for attacking free kicks and attacking corners, because I think we will be the stronger side in this game. Okay, Selçuk Rinal, I don't know him, is being moved on loan. Good thing, maybe we can watch him while he's in Turkey, so I can get an idea. That's good. Yeah, here you can, in this training little short news, you can criticize or praise the guys who trained well and who didn't train well, which we will be covering later on in another video. I'm sorry, covering training more in depth. And I'm still waiting for the game to come up. Yeah, the transfer window has just shut down, and Tuzlaspor got 14 players. Fenerbahçe paid 55 million, and Galatasaray sent 24 players, and Hull City got Doğukan Sinik. Oh, sorry, Galatasaray got Doğukan Sinik from Hull City, 2.6. That's new. That's not real life thing. This happened in game. And yeah, Mauro Icardi, that deal is actually real. Yeah, the transfer deadline has just passed, and I'm going to register my squad according to these rules. If you're not building your squad up to these rules, then the game is going to give you a warning if you try to click confirm selection. I will just make a quick check. This guy just stuck with us. I'm going to send him down to under 19s right now. Not right now, but in a minute. This guy can play. He's under 21. And you might want to ask why I did not also, click X to exclude Caner and Oğuz. Probably mostly, actually, just Caner, who's also under 21. So he can play even if he's not registered. So I could open up a space for another guy like this one, but it doesn't work like that, because the league asks you to get 6 players, a minimum of under 23 players, developed in Turkey for 1 year. So the guys who are covering that rule are shown with HGN, homegrown, in blue, as you can see here. And well, I need 6 of them, and I have 6 of them, so I cannot take any other player out like that, which is why. Okay, Players removed from shortlists. Every once in a while, you'll get these news. You'll just check them quickly if you are missing anything on any of the guys. Because, like this guy, for example, I would like to keep a hold of this guy in my shortlist until a very long time because his contract is not running out. And Ahmet, this guy is, maybe also for another 6 months, why not? And the rest, I'm not sure. Okay, they can just stay away. Yeah, about the game. The game we're going to start. And yeah, it's taking kind of a long time. So what we are going to play is I'm going to show you our tactic for this game. This is the screen for transfer news, which we can just skip. And yeah, this is the suggested team selection by our assistant manager. I will keep that in mind, but I don't think I'm going to use that. I'll use probably the same players, but in a different setup. Yeah, okay. Here you can actually see what the odds of this game are, which it's important kind of because it gives you an idea because we're not actually living in this world of Football Manager, and just like in real life we get the idea of who is the favorite, who is not. Throughout a week before the game, the media is building something up, or the players have ideas, we have our own ideas which are built on previous games, on previous even highlights of the teams that are going to play. But in Football Manager, we don't get that feeling as we do in real life. We can get it, but it will take an immense time. So since we all want to play faster, we're not doing it like that. So the game is giving us kind of a shortcut here. It says that we are the favorites. Even though we are playing an away game, we are the favorites. So, which is why I was focusing on possession rather than transition. And this is the recruitment focus, which is completed because the transfer window has just shut down. I will check this later. Yeah, okay. It's not beneficial, well, then you can always train on something else, like your defensive positioning. How about that? Did you like that? No? Okay, you do. And fitness tests, it shows that Juma has just came back from injury, but his match sharpness is not good, so we can only play him. It's suggested that we should only play him 75 minutes at maximum, and the rest are okay. Right. So, tactical meeting. Again, opposition instructions, which is important. We are going to utilize them starting today. It's important to always trigger press to Çınar Tarhan. Where's Çınar Tarhan? This guy. Aha, advanced playmaker. 12 to 16 passing, 10 to 14 vision. Quite agile, quite quick. And has somewhat decisions and first touch and dribbling and cross. This guy is dangerous, guys. This guy is totally dangerous. I don't know you, but I feel like he is danger. Yeah, which is why we're scouting him now. And he doesn't have much strength, even though his first touch is good. I think we can close, tight mark him. Now we're going to check the striker, Enes Yilmaz. This is a dangerous guy too. 2 games, 1 goal, 1 assists. This is a dangerous guy. And here we have a winger who is one of the most scoring guys, because 1 goal doesn't say anything really. He has very bad mentals. That's what I see. He's quick. Probably dribbling is good. Right-footed. Playing on the right wing. That's important. And playing on the left wing is a right-footed guy. Okay. And the defenders are This one is the tall one. He cannot pass. His composure is low. Vision is low. Good. And this one, Gökhan Payal, is also... Oh, this one is a good passer. With right foot. Playing on the left. How about the fullbacks? Nothing fancy. And nothing fancy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we do this. We might add other stuff up though. Now, okay, building our squad for this next game. I'd like to get both of these guys inside the team somehow, which is not very hard. You get this guy, yeah, and I think we would be fine with a single central defender because we have Sedat too. No, we don't have Sedat actually. He's injured, but it's still okay. So what I'm going to do is this. Yeah. And I always want to keep my subs in a certain order: goalkeeper and central defender, right back, left back, defensive midfielder, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of obsessed with that, which is why I'm setting this up like that. And yeah, that's it. So are we going to play with these two? Let's see. Are we going to give Jamal Demir a chance in the first team? I'm thinking of doing exactly that. You know, I will be doing this, and I will actually play him as a winger on support on this side. Instruct him to stay wide and run wide. I don't know. He might not want him to run wide. Anil, Sinan, these are fine, I think. Anil is, about Anil, I'm not very sure, but he's still developing his role in duty. Which case we could play Barış Yardımcı, but maybe not for this game. All right, let's save it. In case the game crashes, nothing fancy, because I experienced some crashes in my game after going to the full version. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Squad numbers, of course. This guy will be number 19, let's say. And Ömer is going to be... Actually, we could have him 19, and this one 11. Sexier. Definitely sexier. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I want you to pick up where you left. Yeah, that's a viable option. We're playing away. Good. I'm going to give some boost to my highly influential players, which really didn't work. That's fine. Okay. Match preview. Kickoff. I was playing comprehensive, but for the sake of this video, I will be playing on extended. Now, this is how we play. Wait a minute. I thought you were on... Oh, I changed that? I did change that. Okay, but I changed that because I played another guy last time. This is not inverted wingback anymore. That's fine. Let's try it like that. And what I forgot, we scored on our first attack. So let me try this beautiful sound with you. Great goal, by the way. Jamal, lovely ball to the right. Our winger, Caner, takes the ball in, crosses it in, and Jamal, actually, it's a long 1-2, and he scores. Now, I was going to tell you about the opposition instructions. And these are the ones, these green ones are the ones given by our assistant manager. But I also want to implement my own rules here. So this guy is more of a defensive guy. He's also central defender. He's more of a ball-winning midfielder. I don't care really about his offensive stuff. But this guy, I think he's also kind of like that. He's strong. Decisions are not there. Flair is not there. I don't have to really press these guys, so I can focus on this one mostly, and yeah, and if I can exploit some of the low composure passing vision stuff for some of the players, it would even be better, you know. Let's trigger a press in here, and let's also trigger a press. Yeah, I will actually trigger a press here, so he doesn't get much time on the ball. Yeah, that's fine. All right. We've already scored in our first attacking move, which is great. And yet a corner, Hakan Özmert is taking it. And near cross, no. Okay, still going on. Caner, yes. That's great, man. That's great. 2-0 in the first 5 minutes of the game, which is great. Across to the near post, Barış heads it. Our other central defender keeps it, passes to our right wing, who's waiting right outside the area, and we score. Great goal. And now we're defending a corner, which has always been a little bit of a problem for us in the friendly games, and is still a problem. Oh, good one. Yeah, very good tackle. We're playing fine. We're playing good. Now I'm playing with this WTCS gold skin, which I will be showing in a minute. And I like to keep the body language of my players down here. And the general info of our opposing players up here. And here's the heat map for us, and here's the formation for us, and vice versa on the opponent. And this is our possession. As you know, we're playing a possession-focused play. And if you want more match stats, like this one, I customize this so I can see half chances and long shots as well, because long shots is important when you try to assess if your team is really taking its time building up the attacks, or if they're just shooting from long range. So if they're shooting from long range, maybe you should be implementing this work ball into box thingy. It's something to consider, really. Anyway, back to our main thing. Oh, wow. Okay. We're playing a balanced system, and we're not really pushing high up the field. I'm going to praise them. Yeah, because they are 2-0 ahead. And this, good defending, boys. And this was a very bad free kick that they have taken. Why are we giving so many fouls, though? I will be checking that. Oh. Okay. I will check that now. How many fouls did we give? Fouls 7-6 is actually very close. Are we playing in any way? No, we're not. Maybe less. Closing down? Nah, I don't think so. Okay. We're fine, actually. Another corner. Hakan Özmert, this time on the left side. In swinging corner to the near post. Sinan has it. Ramazan has it. Another corner. Great passing. It would be a rare thing to see from Ramazan, but nice one. Hakan. Okay, very close. Good one. Play for set pieces is actually a good idea. Let's try that. Why don't we? Play for set pieces. Because we're creating a lot of chances through set pieces. I like that. And halftime. True, true. And I'd like to see you do more, but I will probably sub you off if the game goes on like this. Janer, you've been great, man. I love it. I love it. Yes, exactly. And Jamal is also playing very good. Hakan could have been better. Maybe what I can do right now is pass into space is open. And I will also move into channels, which makes him stay between the defender and the right or left back in this case. And yeah, maybe dribble less with the ball. How's your dribbling? That's good. Okay. This looks good. I love it. Right now we're playing so far the best game of the season in our fourth game. As you can see, we're not pressing high up the field and we're not pressing too intensively. We're only doing it when they approach our second zone, like the midfield zone. And we're playing quite good. I love it. I will make a sub on 60, as I usually do. And the game is kind of stagnant right now. And we see that Hakan is complacent. Yeah. I'll take Umut Bulutov. I will put in Taha Dönmez. And we'll switch our game. And I will also take Hakan Özmert off. Switch him with Eray. And also Ramazan, actually, yeah. I will take Ramazan off and put Eray in as a defensive, deep lying playmaker on defend. And I will also take Hakan off and put in as a Manzala. No, that sounds very good. You know, that sounds very, very, very, very good. And we'll put you on wingback defend. Yeah, because we have inverted wingback here. Perfect. I love it. I love it. We can do it like this. Let's confirm the changes and let's shout praise. All right, Anil, go on, ma. Yeah. Go on. Eray to Sinan, our left back. Eray, as you can see, the deep lying playmaker, the wing back on defend, and the deep ball playing defender Fatih are working good. And we're playing very, very slow build up, slow tempo, nice ball. That's something I want to see. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So good. Oh, yes. That was so good. And I'm sorry for the language I used for the last 20 seconds. If you know what I mean. Yeah, 70 and we're still 2-0 up. Honestly speaking, I think we should have scored more. But there's some lackluster things going on. As you can see, would I prefer to stay on the bench? Really? You don't want to play? Oh, man. Okay, Barış Yardımcı is coming in. This time he will be the wingback on defend. And this time he will convert to inverted wingback on defend. And we always want to keep a double pivot here. And what else? Taha Dönmez is also not playing really good, which is why we're going to change to this now. Ramdota and Ömer Sezgin will come in. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're done for today. Okay. Yeah, well, we used most of our players and I don't know why we're not creating enough. Oh, okay. I was expecting to create more after 2-0, but I think they're also not coming up too much. We're also not going up too much. We're not giving them any space. As you can see, that's the first space they got. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot. Great. Defending. Yeah, they can do that all day long. I don't care. Now counter. Come on. Okay. Not. I'm not going to try it. Not today. I was going to try some 4-2-3-1 thing. Oof. Okay. Good shot. Anyway, this is us winning our fourth game, 2-0. We haven't lost any games this year in the league. We've won 3. We've been drawn in 1. So we have 10 points in 4 games, which is cool. Good experimental kicking from our keeper, Angela. We're playing extended. We are playing extended. Okay. This is probably their highlight, and they will probably score. Okay, guys, concentrate. Where is that? Focus, please. And end the game. Where's that thing retain? There used to be something like ball retention and, the tempo thing. Where's that? Oh, yeah, this. Time wasting. That sounds so good. That's the time for time wasting. You don't have to. Yeah, good choice. Again, too long. Yeah, good defending. Don't foul. No fouls. No corners too, please. Oh, God. Okay, who's this? Jenna. Perfect. I don't want our target man to play there. No. Okay. Another one. Okay, this one could have been so easy, So easy. Come on. Finish it. Ref, come on. Just, yeah, thank God. God. Why? Why? They had two injuries. Actually, we haven't seen that. Maybe I was playing too fast. Ramazan and Anil, and I just couldn't get these guys to work in this season. Yeah, well done. Good for us, but this is true too. Okay. I want you guys to know that you weren't at your best. You weren't at your best. Don't look at me like that. And you, my friend, have been brilliant. And then you switch off. You too. You have been brilliant too. I'm very happy. Thank you. Please. Taha. That you were outstanding player. Really? No, you weren't good enough. Come on. Yeah, he's playing out of position, but he should be doing more. Why do we have? Why is that so? Okay, so we have played 4 games, and the rest of the league played almost everyone 5 games, and we are just 2 points behind the league leader, which means that if we win our missing game, we will be with 13 points top of the league. So good. Such a good start. I just love it. And let's just finish the day and finish the video so we can meet in the next video a couple of games later, and we'll cover some issues like training and the dynamics and stuff like that, and we'll also be talking some tactics in the upcoming videos. Cemal scores on debut. Caner shines. Yeah, he did shine. True. Um, I just haven't checked that, and now I cannot check it. I just don't like it. Yeah, he scored a goal. I usually, before I go in and reply to this, I like looking at the game and how he actually played, because I don't want to, babble numbers out of my head. He scored, so I said, well, you were great in front of the goal, and he was. But we could also say that he created a lot of chances for his teammates, which I actually value more in his case than scoring, because I don't really play him here for him to score goals. I want him to cross the ball mostly and let Umut and others score. But that's okay. Anyway, we save the game. I say so far goodbye for now, and see you in our next video on FM Dude, the new channel for beginners on about Football Manager. See you next time.